Hello everyone, welcome back to the series of video lecture on English for Skill Enhancement. I am Arif Ahammed. I teach English at Department of HNS, MLR Institute of Technology. Today I'll be discussing about news report writing. In previous lecture we already got to know how to write a technical report, what are the parts of a technical report. Now we'll also see what are the parts or structure of news report. Fine. News report also we should know. Now, overview of the lecture. What are the parts that I'm going to cover? What is a news report? I'll give a brief introduction about news report. What is it? What is its role? And then we'll be talking about the most important thing, that is structure and components of it. A news report. It's not technical report. It's a news report. Fine. Now let's see what is a news report first. So you all know news report means the report that gets published in newspaper, right? A factual account of an event. Unfortunately, nowadays we are not sure how much factual are they, but the real ideal definition of a news report is factual account of an event written for a newspaper or online media. It presents information in clear, concise, and accurate manner. And then it answers basically five W's: who, what, where, when, why, and how. So these informations are very important, right? So let's see key elements. What are the key elements? The first thing is headline. Now, how do you write an headline? It should be very short, precise, and most importantly, it should be able to catch attention of the reader. It should be very catchy. That means it should be flashy. That's why you will find very interesting kind of headlines in news report, right? So that is one thing. Please remember the features that you should take care. Like it should be very catchy. It cannot be a simple sentence, right? It should be written in such a way that it immediately catches the attention of the reader. So that is one thing. Then byline. What are you supposed to write in byline? I would be talking about how to place them, these different components. In the next slide, there is a photo reference is included. Writes name and specialty. So you should be the reporter name and specialty should be included. Place line means where the story exactly begins, the place. And then lead paragraph. In lead paragraph, what did you do? Opening section with the most important information, the five W's you include. And then body. It can be 2, 3 paragraphs according to your need. Okay, so it provides supporting details and background information. After providing this basic information, more details, supporting details should be arranged in the body paragraph. Okay, you should be using short and factual statements. Do not use very long sentences in body paragraphs. Very short and factual statement, and then one quotation if possible. Wherever possible, always try to add quotation. That is also very important. What someone actually said adds accuracy. It actually adds accuracy. So you have to quote someone's word. You cannot use your own words here. Fine. So now let's see the sample report. It would be clear hopefully. So how do you write it? You can see this one I am actually taken from online. Okay, taken from a document created by Dell and Reed 2009. It was available in online. I just took it and I am using it just to make you understand. Okay, so you can see here. This is the headline: Car thief caught trapped in target vehicle. Very interesting. People would be curious to know what exactly happened after reading the headline. So it is very catchy, you can see, right? So that is one thing. This is the headline. Then after headline, what? Byline. This is called byline. You can see name of the author, Jim Day, staff reporter. Specialty also is mentioned. If it is crime reporter, you can mention crime reporter. Okay, and then next one is date. This one is very important. Date you have to include. You can see here. It is called date line actually, but it is not mentioned. So you need to write in news report. When you are writing news report, please use this constant format. First day in short form, and then short form of the month, then the exact day of the month, and then the year. So this is how you write date line. Please remember this, right? And then place line. You can see before starting the main part of the report, place line. Canberra is the name of a place where actually this incident took place. So this is called place line. As you can see here, bold format it is given place line. Fine, I hope it is clear. Now this is called lead paragraph. Here basically what is the role of lead paragraph? 5 W's as I already explained. So a bungling Australian car thief was nabbed after accidentally locking himself in the vehicle he was trying to steal, police said Wednesday. So you can see where, how, all this information, what happened, everything you are getting. So basic information you are providing. This is called lead paragraph. Fine. Please ensure that you should answer most of these 5W question in this paragraph. Then comes body paragraph. Here you put more additional details. What happened? So police were called to a house in Adelaide after two thieves were heard trying to steal a car. On arrival, they were surprised to find a 50-year-old man hiding inside the vehicle. So you can see here adding more details about the incident, what exactly the incident about, what happened during the incident. And then quotation, one body paragraph only they are using. You can use if you have more information, if you want to portray the incident in much clear manner, much detailed way, you can add one or two more paragraph. That up to you. Then you see in this paragraph they are using a quotation. Now that is very important. The man, while breaking into the car, had locked himself in the car and couldn't get out, South Australian police said. So actually this part is a quotation. It was being said by what? The representative of South Australian police. So this adding quotation is very important because it adds authenticity to whatever you are saying. If you are simply saying, people might believe, people might not. But the moment you are adding quotation of obviously a notable person, what will happen? It will add accuracy and authenticity to the report. So that is also very important. Now these two are example of body paragraph. So please be careful about the structure of a report. See here clearly. First, headline. You can start normally from the left side of the page. Then this staff reporter, byline, then date, then place line here. After place line, put a dash and start writing the first paragraph. That is called lead paragraph. And in lead paragraph, you can see it catches reader interest. Most important information you place, introduces the topic, answers most of the 5Ws things. These are the things you are doing. Then here comes body paragraph. You are providing more details, supporting details, and also quotation. Fine. So this should be the exact format. Please be careful about it. You don't need to mention separately like headline and all. Just for your understanding, these points were added. You can just include the headline directly and then byline, then date, and then place line, then lead paragraph, then subsequent body paragraph. Fine, that's done. You don't need to point out what are those parts are, whether they are lead paragraph, whether they are body, whether they are place line. You don't need to mention all. I hope it is clear. So what are the things that we learned today? Definition of a news report. What is a news report? Its role, and then key elements of a news report. Key features of those elements. What are the role of those elements, and how do you frame them? That also we got to know. And then one sample news report with all the parts clearly mentioned. Fine. So I hope it is clear for you now how to write a news report. Thank you everyone for being with me, and I'll again meet with you in the next lecture with a different topic. Thank you everyone.